Ready. Edit entering. Uniform name option is set to curt. Uniform. Pants. Sock. Pants. Shoes option is set to what? Shoes option. Shoes option is set. Ready. 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 Away team selection LSU Tigers.
Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. When you're good, it's not bragging. An elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome to the home of the Clemson Tigers, Death Valley in Clemson, South Carolina. As we'll see the number 8 team in the country, the LSU Tigers, taking on the 7th-ranked team in the land, the Clemson Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started.
Entering play call screen. College Dickert. Normal. Normal.
The Tigers about to kick it away and get this season started. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25.
Trap. 0-1 trap. 0-1 trap.
Nice move to pick up yardage. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29. Let's take a second and talk about Clemson. Doesn't matter what time of season it is, a top 10 win is a top 10 win, and you know the underdog would love to make a statement.
No doubt about it. When you've got a very low number beside your name, you're going to get everybody's best shot. And that's what this team is expecting from their opponent today. A lot of eyeballs watching this game, David. A lot of expectations on this team. Now it's time to see if they can deliver.
Yeah, and the offseason was so much more important when you know you're playing a highly ranked team to start the season. Attention to detail higher, excitement higher, a chance to go out and prove something very early in the season.
The Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Gets the back moving. On the move. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41.
And I think on that last run play on 3rd down here early in the game, they're making a statement that we believe we're the more physical team and we're going to run the football even if you know it's coming at you. Nice job. They've got the ball at midfield. I expect to see more run plays coming up.
And the Tigers will have it 1st and 10. Wants to throw. It's Klubnik. It's complete to the right. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, I think for that play to work, you need to have some access and cushion and coverage for the receiver to be able to do something with it after the catch. That time, the defender was just way too close, all over him, and he tackles him for no gain.
So now it's 2nd and long.
Post.
Wants to go up top. Throws to the tight end. It's caught. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. For a quarterback as highly touted as Cade Klubnik was, I think he would even tell you he started slowly, but man, the progression, the improvement has been exponential, Jesse.
It has, Reese, and he's played big in big games as of late. You think back to last year's ACC championship game, and then I would argue his game against Texas, even in the loss in the playoff, that might have been his best game of the season, making throw after throw. You can see why he was so highly recruited, and if he plays up to that standard week in, week out, Clemson's going to be really tough to beat.
Caught behind the line. It's Randall. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little bit more athletic than that.
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Touchdown, Clemson. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch it. They're on the board first here in the season opener. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. I can't imagine that going any better.
What a great start for this offense. Opening drive, come out, have success. You know, most offensive coordinators script their first 5 to 10 plays. Looks like that script worked pretty well.
Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch.
Defense option red. Tap coaches from 4. Big Nick over G there to get under. 2 invert hard flat. Over cover SSLB covered cover 2.
This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Back to throw, it's Nussmeier. Behind his tight end. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down.
Not wasting any time. You just watch the opponent go down on their first drive and score a touchdown. So right away, you're aggressive. You're throwing the football on your first play of the game, and you're getting a nice completion. Really nice job.
And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders.
And man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground? That is a baller.
Give fishing.
They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Grab near the marker. It's Anderson. Finally forced out of bounds. Maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And of course he said the open one. But we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more, but sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
3 over. Formation, there, 3 wide, over store, cover 1 hole.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Caught near the sticks, it's Anderson. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a 1st down. Think about when Garrett Nussmeier goes into the quarterback room at LSU and there are giant murals of Joe Burrow and Jaden Daniels, Heisman winners. Jesse, that's some pressure. But man, if he can cut down on the turnovers, he might join them.
Yeah, there's no question about it, Reese. This guy has a lot of talent. I really also just appreciate the fact that he stayed put at LSU. In an era of college football where especially quarterbacks are transferring 2, 3, 4 times, naming off those guys you just did, it would have been so easy for Nussmeier to try to find another opportunity somewhere else. He believes LSU is the best situation for him to win a national championship and get him off to the end.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. Snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
Looking for a man. It's Nussmeier. Wide open downfield. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Entering play call.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty.
Tampadu. Cover to invert. Tampadu.
The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. The give to the back. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front?
Not much running room. He had to break a tackle and still break another tackle to try to get back to the line of scrimmage. Not good blocking on the play.
But that's what coaches always emphasize, too. Never assume a teammate's going to make the tackle. You run to the ball, and they did it there.
100%, especially guys that are so big and strong and elusive nowadays. They're going to break tackles. Keep swarming, keep hitting them. Next guy, don't assume the tackle's going to be made.
They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Into the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
Well, that last incompletion is a good example of why your timing has to be so good as a quarterback, because the windows, they open and they close so quickly in this part of the field.
Nestled just inside that right upright. That'll bring him to within 4.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
He'll call for the fair catch here.
Entering play call, Coach Tagger. Inside zone.
Drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Might be calling a hot route. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28.
And a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
Looking for a man. It's Klubnik. And the pass is incomplete. Jarred loose by the hip.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were other guys on that play that were open that could have had a chance. So this quarterback just needs to settle down a little bit. He won't be throwing as many incompletions if he just lets the coverage tell him where to go with the ball.
A strike downfield. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
That's caught. It's Brown. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
There are 8 categories.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. And you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
We know about this running back's versatility. He's made some plays in this game so far, catching the ball. That time, though, he had no shot. Defender bearing down on him. They're able to get the hit and make sure it falls incomplete.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. The short hands, it's Randall. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down.
Categories. You have 12 options. Punt to is selected. Entering play call. Coach suggestions. There are 8 categories. You have 12 options. Punt to is selected. Punt. Favorites, there, double pivot, QB crack sweep. Entering paused screen, you have 9 options. Resume is selected. Entering, cancel pop-up waiting for your peer. Entering, cancel, entering play call. Favorites, there, double pivot. QB crack sweep.
Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered.
Entering play call.
The offense will have to use its first time out of the half.
128 options. QB crack sweep is selected.
Needing to convert, Clemson
Corner.
comes to the line. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Hauls it in, the first down and more. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that 4th down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on the throw.
This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. They just keep firing. Got a man. It's Haynes. Out of bounds, right at the 20-yard line, edge of the red zone, and they have their eyes on a score.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
Quickly to the tight end. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And the catch on into the end zone. Touchdown,
I think you love starting the year off with some momentum, and that's exactly what this offense is doing. They're firing on all cylinders, defense doing their job as well. This team getting out the gates to start the season in great fashion.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch.
Entering play call. Coach from time, rush. There are 3 categories. You have 17 options. Cover 1 rub. SS overload 3.
They'll put this one in play for snap of the drive from the 25. Looking to throw, it's Nussmeier. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. Finds a tight end.
Entering play.
Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
He's showing you his skills on that last throw. This guy's got arm talent and accuracy, man. Some of it's not coachable. And I think back to Jamarcus Russell and Joe Burrow, 2 former Tiger quarterbacks that were the first overall pick in the NFL draft. They had some of that too. They just had a feel for the position that you simply couldn't coach at the college level. This guy, man, he's got some serious tools, and he really helps make this offense dangerous.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Rush. There. Mugson.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Entering play call. Big Nick. Over G there. Formation. There are 6 categories. There are 2 subcategories. Over G there are LB. Cover 6 trap.
Just couldn't stay off the quarterback, and that roughing the passer call has them set up with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Fires to the right. Oh, did he find a hole in the defense? And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, LSU!
Entering play call.
Quarterback's ability to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Fair catch called for and made.
Entering play concept. Trap 0-1 trap.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Finds the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
You have 11 options.
We're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the 1st down.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Motion from the wideout. From the gun, the running back has it. He stopped after getting a yard out to the 30.
And man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They'll get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
This is where you make the money on the drives. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Looking downfield, it's Klubnik. Gets open down the middle. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
Nice job of avoiding the sack and picking up a few on the run. They'll line up for a 2nd down play.
This defense is not going to be patient with this quarterback. They know that they have to affect him, and they have to dictate to him. So that time, they send the blitz. They're not even giving him an opportunity to sit back there and peruse the field. They flush him out. They're able to rally to him, get him down to the ground. I like the aggressive nature of the defense here.
The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. Wide receiver comes in motion. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Pulls it in. It's Haynes. Nice pick up there. Gets him the 1st down and sets him up at the 45-yard line.
One of the things I love about this running back, he can run a lot of different types of routes. I like the job on the angle route there, putting his foot in the ground, crossing the defender's face, and making it an easy pitch and catch for the QB.
Clemson set up with another 1st down. Power football with the run.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Back to throw. It's Klubnik. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down.
Coach suggests mesh spot.
Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Got a man, it's Haynes. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28.
And this has got to be so demoralizing for this defense right now. Having given up multiple first downs on this drive, somebody on defense has to step up, make a play, and stop the lead.
They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break.
Concept, power, trap, 0-1, jet HB trap.
Here comes Clemson with another first down. Leaves it with the back. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long. You saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push up front on the offensive line. They haven't been physical.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Just a short pass to the tight end. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. So an example of a tight end doing a little unheralded work to set up a much better 3rd down situation.
And I like the QB here, Reese. I like the decision where I understand, let's get this football out, let's get some positive yards, and then get to 3rd down, and we can still have a better situation now because we got rid of the football and took the yards that were there.
The Tigers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. To throw, it's Klubnik. They go to the wide receiver screen. He'll step out of bounds at about the 11.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is. You saw it right there on that play.
2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Back to throw, time running short in the half. It's complete. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you can get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal.
28 options.
How many first downs is that alone? You know, just on this drive, the defense, they keep this up, they're going to get worn out and continue to have to play more and more guys. They got to do something to change it.
And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Tigers.
There's so many coaches out there in 2-minute situations at the end of the half with the lead that'll just be happy taking the lead into halftime. This guy's staying aggressive, though. Pedal to the metal, David, and you saw it paid off there for the touchdown.
Yeah, and let's finish this half now. Now, we got a nice lead. Built a little bit of a lead, but the defense has to go back out there. There's still a little bit of time, so get that stop to keep that momentum you just got, and everybody will be jacked up at
Entering
halftime.
play call formation. Time. Rush. Error. SS overload free.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Takes the handoff. It's Durham. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense.
Finds a spot in the middle. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30.
Enter cover 3 club.
We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
LB Blitz. Double LB Blitz.
They made the defense pay with that last big chunk of yardage. Now first and 10 from the 30.
Audible.
One running back in the backfield, and he has it. At the 20, he's got space.
Entering
he is pushed out of bounds at the 19-yard line.
Cover 2.
Man, coaches talked about they want to get this running back involved early and often and create some momentum, and this is a great way to do it. Early in this football game, ripping off an explosive run, get the juices going, and I bet you he's going to get a few more touches today.
From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Here's a heat. Takes a hit as he fires. The tight end finds a soft spot.
Entering
the ball
play
is
call
down at the
over
14 after that grab.
You have 22 options. Cover 2 is selected.
They'll immediately call timeout.
Entering play call over G. There are 2 categories. You have 22 options. Cover 2 is selected.
And in the final seconds of the first half, they'll send out the field goal unit. And it's no good. He missed it. My goodness, you need those field goals, guys, to cut into that deficit. We're still at 11. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return.
Split. Zone blitz. Cover 1S. Zone blitz. 3 high. Cover 6. Cover 4. Temp. Tight. Tampa sim. Cover 4. Cover 3. Cover 4 drop. Cover 3 west. Formation. 4. 3. 8. Over. L. W. Cover 3. Cover 2.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line.
Yes.
To the air, it's Nussmeier. With the catch, it's Anderson. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield.
Now, I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
Looking to throw on first down. Blasted as he lets it go. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Yes. Audible.
Here's the handoff. Wide open spaces. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
Well, you wondered if one of the adjustments they made at halftime, trailing in this game, was to try and get the ground game established, David, and they're off to a good start here.
Dang right. Stay patient. You don't have to worry about it. You don't have to press. Just try to get scoring drives together. Don't abandon the run.
Off the play fake on first down. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
That's a big-time play on the D-line right there. And listen, you know, they've had a lot of NFL guys in recent years up front. William the Fridge here. Old school Clemson, great on the D-line. He'd be proud of watching that performance on that last play. This guy right here, man, sometimes he just looks like a throwback.
The Tigers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Dropping back, it's Nussmeier. Throws to the wideout. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
And good job by the defense. The defense clearly knew where they were going with the football. Double coverage out wide, making sure they don't give up a touchdown to that guy. Nice job by the defense.
Beneath the shadow of Howard's Rock, Death Valley is rocking, trying to help the Tigers on third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Oh, it's picked off. Not the second half start they'd hoped for. Not much of a chance on the return, but they'll have the ball at the 33. And on the opening drive of the second half, made adjustments, but sometimes you underestimate the fact that the defense is ready for your adjustments.
And they've made their own adjustments as well, and they're allowed to sit there in the locker room and think and wonder about how you're going to attack them coming out of the tunnel. Great job being ready to go at the start of the second half by the defense.
They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. Quarterback may change this route. They'll move the tight end. Trying to turn the corner on the right. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Entering play call.
And if this defense wants to get back in the football game, they've got to match the physicality of this offense. And that's a great start here in the second half. Like coming out, not letting them run the football, being the more physical and more aggressive team.
Fires to the tight end. Turning on the Jets. He was running through tackles and picked up the first down and finally got knocked down.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
Stopped at the 46-yard line, but give him 10 yards and the first down.
Escort QB blaster.
Really good decision-making by the quarterback. Don't get greedy. Yes, I can make reads, and I can pull it, and I can throw it all the yard. If I can take 10-plus yards and continue to do that and continue to be smart with my decision-making, this offense is going to be very difficult to stop.
Clemson ready to go back to work with another first down. Toss sweep. Try to get it outside to the right. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Here's the thing. I know this guy's not going to win the Heisman Trophy, but he's a pretty talented football player that's made big plays for this offense in the past. They have not had any success when they've given him chances so far in this game. And in the third quarter, you're getting a little nervous, I think, if you're the head coach, because he's a guy you need to have success if you're going to win.
Back to pass, it's Klubnik. Dangerous screen into traffic. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
That's a great example of the defense there, tackling to catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
And the Tigers need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Here he goes, breaking the pocket. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
Man, great zone coverage in the back end by this defense. A lot of eyeballs on the quarterback. Great job. The ball comes out, and you can see, Jesse, that defensive secondary on a string, break on the football, and they go force the INT.
And that's what this defense wants to do. They want to win first and second down, bring their dime personnel on the field third and long, play that zone defense. There's nowhere for you to throw the football, and they get a critical takeaway.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11.
Anderson.
Back to pass. That's caught. It's Hilton. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, never control.
SS overload 3.
If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. Oh, they're after him. They get to him as he throws. Makes a connection. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22. And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on third down, and more times than not, he is going to deliver.
And he's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete game, so you definitely want to highlight him, and especially on those downs that matter the most. If something's not open quick underneath, find him, he'll make those contested catches.
Fires to the big fella. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Really good defense. You know, you're trying to stay as close as you can to all these targets, and most importantly, those open field tackles and getting them on the ground as soon as they catch it. That's a major deal for defenses, and that was a good example.
Touchdown LSU! And the comeback is on.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 6 categories. Freeze, flick, thick, mutt, LB blitz.
On to attempt the try. And they tack on the extra point to cut the lead to 21-17.
Entering play call.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. Arizona State is currently ahead in this one inside a jam-packed Sun Devil Stadium, but despite the forks up right now, this one is tight. They're up by 11 over Michigan State. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25.
Yes.
Looking downfield, it's Klubnik. Fires to the big fella.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Let's see what they've got on second down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Going to swing it on second down. The sure hands, it's Haynes. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that.
Well, they try to spit it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field. You saw the speed and recognition by the defense, though. How quickly they were able to get to the back and get him down for a big loss.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Makes the catch. It's Haynes. He's brought down at the 33 as the defense keeps him away from that first down marker. Fourth down coming up.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 8 categories. You have 12 options. Punt to is selected.
So Clemson is lining up to punt this one away. Finally sending out a punter in this one. Got to make sure they earn their letter. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down.
Cover 3 net, SSL, cover 2, cover 3 Scott, WS blitz 2. Cover, SS, cover 2.
They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Motion from the back. Back to pass. It's Nussmeier. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over it.
I want to make sure I know where the playmakers are. And I can't let guys like this guy slip out of the backfield and make big plays against me. Good job being aware that they can throw the ball to the running back, closing space, and getting that fast dude on the ground.
Pass. Seam flat.
Second down, he'll throw it. Quickly out to the tight end. At the 45, on his way. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Makes the grab. It's Anderson.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
The give to the back. Ball down, but he has enough to move the chain.
SSLB blitz.
You got to have short area quickness. That running back there doing what it takes to make sure he got that first down.
LSU moving the ball quickly down the field. To the air on first down. Unloads to the wideout. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete.
And listen, as a quarterback, you're trying to find the matchup, trying to find who's open. I don't know if anybody was open, but that was not a greatly thrown football. I don't know if it was miscommunication, but the ball thrown out of bounds and just on to the next down.
They'll pull him down after a pickup of 5 down to the 23.
It's a nice game, but the big theme here is they just haven't been able to get the run game going on offense. They've been very one-dimensional. They're just not being physical enough at the point of attack.
It's getting loud in here, and they may raise the dues on Ipte if they can stop him on 3rd down. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down.
Man, that's a really good job by the defense, because when you get in that 3rd and medium area, listen, you got to be worried about the run and the pass. Did a good job playing both, got it stopped, now forcing a 4th down.
Favorites, Mug Simfish, LB Blitz, Click from Concept. Cover, Tampa View.
Down a possession here in the 4th, and they'll need to convert on this 4th down.
Seam flat.
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. That'll be enough to give them a first and goal from the 10.
Tampa View.
What a big play in the 4th quarter when you're trailing and you really needed to get a first down here. Nice job by the quarterback making the pass, getting the first down.
LSU getting set on 1st and 10. Running the red zone. It's Durham. Touchdown, Tigers! They move on top here in the 4th.
And this is a running back, guys, that gets better as the game goes on. Here we are late in this one, and he's still breaking off big runs. Impressive, making people miss, showing you the speed. And that touchdown gives his team the lead.
He's got it, and the lead is up to a field goal. So they put together a 9-play, 75-yard drive. And the capper on that drive, the 10-yard touchdown run. He calls for the fair catch and makes it deep in his own end, and he might have been better off seeing if that ball would just trickle into the end zone.
Trips cash flood is selected.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. To the air, it's Klubnik. Got his man downfield. Finally corralled, but not before he picks up the first down.
Well, we see another catch by this guy. This defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
That's the way to open a drive. Now they'll put it in play just shy of midfield. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
And just a great job by the defense being stout. All right, that's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Bringing the heat. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack.